My first week at Jackson, on blood, how that shit go. You walked in there, seen the bloods. You got every card in that motherfucker. You feel me? So you just basically go with whatever you is. Let them goddamn figure shit out, see what you on. Woo, woo, woo. But it was way back then though, so nigga wasn't doing no thorough sweep inspection and big homie this, big homie that back then. So let me speed this shit up. All right, I get into it. Well, I ain't get into it. One of my little homies, not my little homie, but one of the homies got into it with the crip dude from Long Beach. Older cat. Now, mind you, I went to prison. I was 17 years old. So everybody in this bitch older than me. You feel what I'm saying? When you go to Jackson and you young like that, they give you a white wristband. Basically, that shit really child nutrition, saying you really a baby type shit. Nigga young as hell. Nigga got to give you milk and shit. No, for real. They give you milk and shit at the goddamn, at chow call and shit. So yeah, I get my homie get into it with the crip nigga. The crip nigga big as fuck. He from Long Beach. He 20s and shit. So he telling my homie, you ain't power rule, you ain't this, you ain't that, you ain't that. But my homie got the little arm. You know how the people be having the little hand, little arm type shit going on. My boy got the little arm, like shit small as hell. Other arm big as fuck. So I'm like, man, I can't let this man fight the man. Man finna kill this nigga. So boom. Long story short, we go to the back of the ring. That's where we used to get down at. Go to the back ring. You feel what I'm saying? I think I'm in A house. Yeah, I'm in A house at that time. Crip nigga come back there. You feel what I'm saying? I don't even know this nigga. I probably been in prison like 3 days, and I'm just taking up for little bro. Well, he was older than me, but shit, he was got the little hand. So that little bro, we got down, square off and all this shit. Blood come over here. Crip go over there. GD's on the top range just looking. They ain't got nothing to do with it. Them folk minding the business. Minding their own business. You feel what I'm saying? They were supposed to do.
That's how it is. When you're in a gang, if one of your homies gets into something, that gets you into something. Y'all already know how it goes. If you watch any of my interviews, you already know that's how it goes. That's why it's so dangerous to rep a gang inside there, because somebody else's problems become your problems.
So niggas swing at me and shit. I weed hell out the motherfucker. I hit the boy so hard. You know, this nigga big as hell to me for real. I'm really thinking goddamn, like, but these folk probably goddamn try to wet me up, try to stab me and nothing. But I'm like, fuck it, I'm already there. We already here. So niggas swing on me. I beat the boy so bad. Listen, I hit the boy up. He fall on the gate. Jackson got the little bars, motherfucker. The other your regular prison, they ship you out. You got the doors and shit. Close your door. But Jackson still got the cell, real old school chain gang shit. So he fall on the gate. So I start beating him on the gate. He fall down. I get the knee in him. All this old shit. My little partner, I ain't gonna even say his name. One of my little homies got down, pull out the trip. If you don't know what a trip is, you ain't blood. Listen, so he pull out the trip, give me the trip and shit. You know, I'm like, fuck. They give me the trip. I hit his ass up a couple times. Boom, 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 boom. While I hit him up, he screaming. We take off. Everybody running. The police coming in. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get away. I run all the way back to my cell. I'm in the cell with my GD partner, Doja. I'm in the cell with my little GD partner and shit. I wasn't even bunker with no blood. That's how I play it. I don't be with all that extra shit. You feel what I'm saying? It is what it is. So boom, we running down. I take my jumpsuit off. We try to flash the jumpsuit in the toilet. Toilet ain't going. So I just take it off and throw it in another nigga cell. I try to goddamn. No, I run down the rain, go get my goddamn my partner jumpsuit, put on a fresh jumpsuit. Mind you, bro, wet up. I gave my roommate the trip. Like, bro, go goddamn throw his shit in the goddamn laundry cart or something. Nigga. Them folk come in, everybody running their cell, they lock us down, nigga back down the rain, wet up. Tell me why. 10 seconds, they come straight to my cell. No, I'm young as hell. I don't know nothing about the cameras and shit. They were looking at them folk looking at you 24/7. Every rain got the camera, got eyes in the sky. They come get me, lock me down. You know, first they take me to H building. H building is the whole behind F building at Jackson and shit, where they behind the little death row niggas and shit. Death row be on the top range and shit when you first go in. You got H1, 2, 3, 4. They take me to H4. I think like cell 22 or some old weird ass shit. The whole, right? Now, I'm thinking, damn, I just did this shit to this nigga, but they're prison. Nigga ain't finna get charged for none of this shit. That's how this shit go. But stop. Boy, them folk charged me. I had to go to their little Butts County jail. Ain't that Jackson was Butts County jail and shit, get fingerprinted. And I'm like, boy, what the? This nigga goddamn tried to woo. That's what I'm thinking in my head. None of these folks charged me. I did OD though. I ain't gonna even lie. But I ain't know. I thought prison was like, nigga, you get at a nigga, you get at a nigga. You ain't getting charged. But that shit wasn't nothing like that. But I'm gonna tell y'all a little more later on. This shit get way deeper than that.
All right, so that's the first part. I ain't gonna lie, I like this guy. I've been trying to get him on for an interview. I'm gonna work it out though. Let's get on to the second part though, because this story ain't over.
So yeah, they're part 2 of the prison story. So I'm I'm in H2, cell 22. I'm probably back there like 3 weeks, right? The same nigga that I got into it with, he lead a hospital and shit. You know, they had him on life support, all type of shit. Come find out. He tell me, I'm gonna tell you about it. So boom. So he come through, they put him in cell 23, right to my left, you feel me? So I'm like, God damn, fuck. That shit weird as hell. But, you know, I'm still new to chain gang now, so I don't really know how this shit operate. I don't know they be trying to goddamn make niggas get into it with each other all the time, 24/7, shit like that. So, yeah. So one day they doing shower call. The nigga ain't talked to me the whole first 2 days. The third day, I think they were doing shower call or some shit. I went to the shower. He went to the shower. You know, police escort you to the shower one by one when you're in the hole and shit. So, yeah, I go to the shower. He go to the shower and shit. He come back. I'm like, boy, what's up, boy? But he lit hell, though. I noticed he lit fuck. I ain't know when I first with the chain gang, you stab a nigga up, nigga lose a lot of weight. I ain't know none of that. Feel what I'm saying? And the nigga got real scars on their face, body. I ain't even know I did all that for real. So we chopping it up and all that old shit. You feel what I'm saying? Not on no cool level, but on some respect shit. He rode for what he rode for. I rode for what I rode for. So fast forward, probably like a month later, you know they drug a nigga in the hole, trying to make an example out of a nigga.
Imagine that. Imagine getting into a knife fight with somebody, going to the hole, and then having a conversation with the person that just stabbed you up. Happens all the time in prison because you're such in a closed, confined area. You're going to run into people that you got in altercations with. You're going to run into them again. There ain't no stopping it. That's why it's always good to keep your jacket clean, keep your name good, and stay out the way.
Like a month later, they let me out the hole. They put me in F house. Remember, I told you F house was the building that's right in front of the hole. You go through F house to get to the hole. You feel what I'm saying? I'm in F house chilling with the homies and shit. I probably been out the hole like a week. You know, I'm starting to get my groove back, thinking I'm finna get transferred. You get ready to go to your camp when you're at Jackson. You tired of the no stove for real. Now I gotta goddamn fuck with the permanents and shit. So we going to chow one day, chow call, motherfucker. I'm walking to the chow call, walk back. On the way back, we on the line. They put us in the line and shit. You know, Brian Nichols come through. They make everybody turn around. Back then, when Brian Nichols came through, before he got on the step down and the till and all that shit. Now he just on the step down. He move around. But when he come, they make everybody turn around, fade the wall. You feel what I'm saying? So we facing the wall and shit. So me, I'm looking back at the nigga. I'm trying to make sure who it is. I'm a young nigga, so you know, nigga, how nigga is. I'm interested. I'm intrigued on who the fuck this nigga is for real. I know him, but shit, come from Atlanta, but you know, I ain't seen the nigga for real. So boom, they got the Cobra Squad. See, in Georgia, you got the 13 and you got the Cobra Squad. So when the Cobra Squad come, but you know your ass through. They do the big shakedowns and when riots and shit go on. So they got.
That's something new to me. I ain't never heard of no Cobra Squad. I gotta look that up. I gotta do my research on that. That sounds intriguing.
Cobra Squad nigga, but I ain't know none of this shit. This nigga had on regular clothes, bro. He ain't even have a uniform. So he like, turn your ass around. Nigga walked dead up to me, pushed me all the way in the back where my face hit the wall. You know, a nigga can't go for that, but I wish I knew better. Pushing back, like, nigga, I ain't even do no real aggressive shit. I just did one of them get off me moves, you feel me? Man, this man probably done said, okay, I got something for you. Let's go to the office. So they took me in the captain office. Yeah, Jackson, the captain office, right there by the medical shit, by the medical unit, the bleachers with the medical shit at medical across the hall. Captain office gonna be right there to the left. Or if you coming from F house, that shit right there to the right. So I get in the captain office with this nigga, man. Tell me why he got the two big 13 niggas, him and the captain sitting down. But this ain't no lie. Soon I walk through that door, boy, them folk put an ass whipping on me. But them folk put an ass whipping on me too. And I'm talking about, boy, them folk beat fuck out me. I'm talking about, can't do nothing. But it was smart. Oh, I forgot to tell you, they put me in no handcuffs at first. If they ain't put me in no handcuffs, that shit wasn't gonna go like that. But you gonna lose anyway. It's 3-on-1, nigga. Feel what I'm saying? I'm talking about they beat. When I say they beat me, grab me, slam me out. First they punched me out top. I'm trying to eat the shit, showing the nigga like, boy, that shit ain't nothing. But boy, that shit was something. They grabbed me, punched me out, put me on the ground, stumped my back, my head. Then put me in a chokehold. all this shit. Then they tried to make me go out like a straight bitch. But I'm bloody and all this shit. They picked me up by the back of my goddamn jumpsuit. I'm in handcuffs now. Put me in the corner and slam my head to the corner, the crease in the corner. At this point, I'm just so mad, boy. I kill every last boy. I'm gonna do something to everybody. That's how I'm feeling. But boom, I ain't did shit, boy. They got down. They so player. They said, now get your bitch ass back to your dorm. Nigga, I walked back to the dorm, bloody, all that shit. I went back to the dorm. The homies like, but what happened to you? It looked like a nigga wet me up, for real. I ain't lose no teeth, though. I ain't lose none of that. So boom, and that's 12. So that's how that shit be going. So now I got in my head, but as soon as I get in my account, I'm popping on the search team.
That's one of the real dangers about being inside. Some of these facilities ain't the same. You mess with any staff members, they're liable to end your life just as equal as the gang. They don't play around at all. Just imagine the whole time no officers is in there beating this man while he's handcuffed. What if they would have hit him the wrong way?
I'm popping on everybody. That's how I'm feeling. So boy, I go back to the dorm, go back to F house and shit. Nigga, they beat me so bad, I went and that motherfucking laid my ass down, listening to the music. They had the little radio shit in the wall, so you just buy the headphones off store. You listen to the music and shit. So boom, the very next morning, them folk got down and say, pack it up. So you ain't never know where you going. So I'll get my shit together. Tell me to pack it up. And give my shit got down. You know, nigga ain't really got shit. We at Jackson. Walk all the way to the gym and shit. Find out I'm going to Smith State Prison. When they told me I was going to Smith State Prison, the niggas around me like, boy, what the hell you locked up for? Boy, what the hell you did? And all this old shit, man. I ain't know shit about no Smith State Prison, man. I'm going to keep it a brick. I ain't know shit about no Smith. But boom, they transferred, nigga, speed it up a little bit. We drive all the way to Smith. That shit in Glenville. That shit far as hell. I ain't never been that far outside of Atlanta unless I got down going out of town, like out of state type shit. So boom, we get to Smith and shit. It's a bus full of us. We get off. They had the bitch named me Martin down that bitch. I remember this shit like it ain't nothing. She was ugly, motherfucker. I'm telling you. Motherfucker say, okay, stand in the line right here. Okay, if you blood, take one step back. So the blood took a step back. So I'm like, what the hell going on? So let everybody go. You know how they do the little whoop shit. So boom. So my first building, so they took me through the little process of shit, gave me the stripes, uniform, all that. Well, you got that at Jackson. But they got me together and shit. So they sending me to F2 at Smith State Prison. Nigga, when I got to F2, it was a no blood dorm. They just had killed the blood probably like 2 weeks before I was there, but I ain't know. How the fuck I supposed to know? You feel what I'm saying? And I ain't understanding what type of camp this is. This one of them camps where you like that or you ain't. You feel what I'm saying? The goal is to literally make it home. Because niggas ain't. Back then, bro, early 2010, 11, 12, nigga wasn't goddamn just making it out like that. You feel what I'm saying? Nigga was fucked over. So yeah, I go to F2. I'm in there. I go in the dorm. I go through the cellar port. I pull all my property down. I hit the stupidest shit I could have did. The boy say, Sue, woo, calling all the bloods. You know, that's how this shit go. Ain't not one motherfucker come up to me. It was not one blood in that whole fucking dorm. But get what? Blood wasn't popular at that time, bro. I'm gonna keep it.
And this guy, he's going into a high max, a high level. That's a scary feeling right there. This story's getting good. And why is it how come every time somebody's telling their story, this ain't racist or nothing, but every time it's a guy of color, they got that fire alarm beeping in the background. That's all I keep hearing is that fire alarm.
A brick. It wasn't no a million bloods like now. That shit came probably around 2013, 14, 15 type shit. So yeah, I'm in the dorm. Now
I tell you, when the Bloods became popular is when Lil Wayne came out. That's when everybody wanted to be a Blood. When Lil Wayne came out. Believe it or not, this rap music, it's got an impact on the gang culture.
Oh, bloods in them motherfucker. Nobody came up. So I just grabbed my shit. I'm like, damn, they put me in cell 223. So I'm walking to cell 223. It's already 3 niggas in this motherfucker. Now, like I said, I was new to chain gang. I ain't know niggas just sleep whatever the fuck they want to sleep at. You ain't got to go by the bed shit. But me, I'm on some shit like, boy, this my cell, boy. That's what I'm finna do, you know what I'm saying? I put my shit in the room, you feel what I'm saying? And walk back out the cell. The Muslims and GDs pulled straight up. The Muslims and GDs pulled straight up on me. Like, boy, you know this, you blood? Like, hell yeah. But you know it's a no blood dorm. I'm like, oh yeah? All right. Say, look, what they got to do with me type shit. But they were deep as fuck. When I say you 30 Muslim, 30 GD, about 60 Back then, it was like 96 man to a dorm, to a prison dorm. So it probably like 60 of them motherfuckers out there, motherfucker. But I'm in the room with my partner. This nigga ain't even my partner. Nigga, I'm from Atlanta, so I had my city partner in that motherfucker. Nigga named Slick Nick. I'll never forget her. I'll never forget that. So boom. One nigga was like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get out the cell. Cause they really thought they were just finna put me on the door. Or they ain't know I got there and had them a bite in me. But this shit finna get real, but I'm gonna let y'all know what's going on, man.
I ain't gonna lie, it's getting good. We gotta look for part 3.
This part 3 of the prison story. So boom, I'm at the door and shit. All the Muslims around me and shit. Slick Nick gave me the weapon. He gave me the knife to goddamn handle my business and shit. So I pop open the door. I'm like, what's going on? They're like, yeah, explain the no blood shit. I'm already heard it about 3-4 times. You feel what I'm saying? I'm like, I ain't going nowhere, man. Y'all niggas gonna have to get there. We just gonna have to rock out on them motherfuckers. Long story short, they ain't end up doing shit. They ain't end up doing shit but telling me, yeah, woo, this what happened. You ain't on that. You just came to chain gang, so I know you don't know what's going on and shit. So boom, I'm in the dorm. They ain't let me stay in the motherfucker. I stayed in the motherfucker anyway. So fast forward, this the next altercation. Everything going smooth and shit. I'm fucking with a nigga from my spot. I'm really fucking with everybody. I don't be really too tough. I don't be on that. So I get into it with an old school nigga named Gray. Gray is this dude named Yellow Boy Uncle or some shit. But Gray Moore's and Yellow civilian. But Yellow one of these karate ass niggas. Saying in Georgia, we got chain gang. They call them chain gang legends. Niggas who fight good as fuck. They're trying to hold compound and all this shit. I don't know none of this shit. So man, he'll get into it. His nephew come back from the kitchen. He run upstairs to tell the nephew, I've been trying him, talking shit. I said, fuck your nephew, which I did. So Yellow go in the room, change, come out in some gym shorts, tank top, and some Jordans. Nigga, I ain't got none of that shit yet. Nigga, I just came to chain gang. I got my stripes on. I got goddamn my boots on. I'm talking about I'm inspection ready. You know what that mean, man. I'm head to toe inspection down. So nigga come out, like, nigga, you been trying my uncle, let's get it. Nah, not knowing this nigga is one of the best fighters at this goddamn camp. Oh.
Chain gang legends, first time hearing that. We gotta do some research on that. I gotta hear about some of these legends. First time hearing it.
Training, military training, whooping nigga ass. So boom. I'm like, man, ain't no nigga finna whoop my ass. Then he was just a little shorter than me. So I'm thinking like a street nigga, man, I'm finna beat that red nigga ass. Man, this nigga fight. Nigga, when I tell you the first fight me and this nigga fought was 30-something minutes straight on the big floor in front of his hoe. When I say in front of his hoe, that mean he had a bitch that was goddamn bringing him the shit way back then and shit. And she was sitting in the booth and shit. So he trying to show out, but he tried to show.
So basically what he's saying is he was trying to show out in front of his girl that was a CO, a correctional officer.
So I'm beating him. I'm a young nigga too. That what make it so bad. I'm beating him. I ain't gonna lie. That nigga hit me the hardest I ever been hit in my life. I'm gonna kick that shit a brick. But nigga ain't never knocked me out, knocked me down, none of that shit. But I beat this nigga blue, black, this on blood. Nigga, you can ask anybody at Schmidt. That really how I got my name before I started just got done slinging that knife like that. So I beat him. The first day I beat him. We fight. We both tired of hell. Whooped his ass, got in the shower and shit. Everybody like, boy, you just made history. Boy, you just whooped this nigga with Yellow. All this old shit. I ain't understanding shit, nigga. I got a headache like a motherfucker, nigga. I'm going to the shower. I get out the shower and shit, nigga. I lay down in the bed, smoke me one. I'm like, boy, I'm tired of hell. So boom, next day, I guess I sleep late and shit like that. I don't be going to chop call and shit. I don't fuck with that fool. So I'm going outside to the small yard to play basketball.
When you're in a gang, you have to go out to communicate with the rest of the gang. But I hate it on that walk. Sometimes you be in prison, it just be miserable, depressing. You just want to stay and lay in the bed. You don't want to walk out there and see the same faces every day. It gets depressing.
Oh, nigga, soon as I open the small yard door, this nigga Yellow go dead in my shit. Boom! I ain't even see this nigga. That nigga had me so mad. This the last time we fought. He couldn't accept the L. Cause he been whooping niggas for years in chain gang, man. Nigga know Yellow in Georgia, man. Nigga know Yellow boy. Went for goddamn Smith, handcuffs, still doing the same shit, whooping nigga ass and shit. So the nigga hit me in my shit, robbed my shit. So boom, I'm beating the fuck out this nigga, man. I'm talking about, I got him on the gate. I'm hitting that nigga with so many punches and combos, bro. I just knew this nigga goddamn was done. Then I picked the nigga up and bam him on their back. Boom! Stood over and spit on him. Everybody, soon I stood over him when he hit the ground, everybody run and move me like, hell no, so hell no.
Did he just say what I think he said? He spit on him. That's a whole nother level of disrespect right there. This ain't gonna end good. I can feel it.
Yeah, so I'm a young nigga, so I got the energy. Fuck nigga. Y'all know what the fuck going on? I ain't nothing but 17. I'm doing all that old extra ass shit that ain't called for and shit. So boom, they get up, take him in the building and shit. So I go to the basketball court. I'm trying to carry on. I ain't damaged. I ain't hurt. I ain't bruised. I ain't black. I ain't bleeding. None of that shit the whole time. Me and that nigga fighting. That's him. All his shit was on me. So I go to the gate, talk to the nigga named Skip. He a Denver Lane blood. This is my first time meeting Major blood. He like, yeah, I heard you. Woo, 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 woo. Yellow's supposed to be his cousin. Now I ain't knowing all this old shit. So me and him had some little, it wasn't even animosity. He was like, yeah, nigga, you got to come over here and fight me now. I'm like, man, this ain't no goddamn Mortal Kombat. We ain't going levels and levels with this shit. I ain't knowing how these folk rock for real.
Mortal Kombat. That's hilarious. I gotta get him on for an interview.
I go back, Skip one talking about shit. I go back in the dorm and shit. Everybody piped up like, boy, y'all nigga gotta stop fighting. Woo, 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 woo. So they said, Yellow said, come to his room. Y'all got there. He want another one. So I'm like, but this nigga don't give up. This nigga like a Mexican. You know, when you hit a Mexican, them motherfuckers don't stay down. Them motherfuckers do not stay down on the ground. So I'm like, fuck it, let go. Then my last time fighting nigga, I go to the room. This nigga pull out a whole knife. So we had the GD nigga in there. The GD nigga name was Perp G out there. So the nigga pulled the knife out. So I'm like, okay, let's get it. I shut the door. I'm like, man, I'm finna kill this nigga. If you can't beat me with your hands, you know damn well you ain't finna kill me with no knife. This just finna be all bad for you. This how I'm feeling. So Perk come in the middle of the shit. I shut the door. Perk still in. Now Perk like, nah, man. It's just some niggas a match for everybody. Yellow, bro. You ain't got to do it. You ain't got to do that. I'm like, man, fuck all that, nigga. So the nigga put the knife on the bed. I'm like, man, let's do it, bro. What the fuck we waiting on, man? With a knife, without a knife, man. It going down. Let go. Long story short, the nigga ain't did shit. He sitting up talking to me. Hit the nigga with, bro, we from the city, bro. We don't need to be fighting all this shit. I'm like, nigga, you talking about we from the city and all this, nigga. Your uncle the one that got down put CQ on me. It was the wrong one. Like, nigga, come on with all that shit, bro. Nigga talking about some, we don't need to be fighting. We from the city. We better than that. All this old shit, man. Please, man. So we end up getting cool and shit. He ended up fucking with me because he had the move. He had the move going on. He had all the motion. Everything. Every drug in the world. Every phone. He wasn't slacking. Young rich nigga. You feel what I'm saying? But I was the younger nigga in the dorm. So we fast forward. We got cool and shit after that and shit. So boom. Next thing you know, niggas start getting out the hole and shit. Now remind you, this supposed to be a no blood dorm. Niggas, the blood start coming out the hole and lining up in front of the building. I'm letting everybody in. But as soon they got there and walked to the cellar pole, I'm grabbing the proper. Let go, home, let go. Woo, woo, woo. So they start seeing like, damn, that nigga done got bloods in there, motherfucker. This shit got damn a little deep now. So you know when it's a lot of bloods and a lot of GDs and a lot of Muslims, shit, confrontation is coming. Confrontation is coming. But luckily, we ain't have no war in that motherfucker. I mean, the Bloods were going to war with the Muslims in the other dorm. So, you know, niggas handle their business and do what they need to do on some little shit. But we ain't have no outrageous ass war inside the dorm, right?
I'm not going to lie. If you actually think about it, if you really sit back and think about it, the gangs in prison is basically teams. Whose team are you on? You might go into a dorm and you by yourself. You might go into another dorm and it's 50 of y'all. It's like a big game at the end of the day. But if you lose this game, you lose your life.
So boom, around that time, that's when the GF and Blood War pop off. Now the GF and Blood War was so crazy because my cousin was in the dorm. My cousin was GF, and boy, that was one of the bloodiest wars we had in Georgia, man. I ain't gonna even lie to you. Cause get what? The Bloods in the GF pop shit. You don't know what GF is, that good fella. I remember how that shit started, boy. I remember goddamn niggas, Umfunk. I remember Umfunk was mob now. Umfunk was mob for sure. He turned mob in F building when I was in there. He had to do something to a nigga name.
But when they say mob, that's basically that's a slang for good fellas.
I remember it popped on the big yard, right? GFs and Blood. Everybody on the big yard. Mob on the yard. Bloods on the yard, shit. This shit probably like 2 in the afternoon. This shit gets so bloody, man. You had all the GF niggas down there, though. Man, matter of fact, stay tuned for part 4 for their war. Their war finna get real detailed, man. This shit went down. Because I got locked down with the mob. Y'all finna figure it out.
But there you go. I hope y'all enjoyed Prison Time story. This guy's story was amazing. I enjoyed listening to it. I'm gonna try to find some more stories for you guys. Originally, I was gonna have multiple stories on here, but I just got to listen to this guy's story and it was so long. I was like, I'm just gonna make a whole video out of it. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. You know, I'm gonna try to get in touch with this guy and get him on for an interview. So stay tuned for that. But I'm Crime. Until next time, y'all already know. Stay free and stay safe.